You know, you can be all the things you've always wanted to be. Beautiful, sexy, easy as 1, 2, 3. Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow. Soul Glow.
Hey everyone, guess who's back? It's Kamish, back here with another team preview. This time it's Joshua on Life's a Mitch, a guy who comes back to the LOC. He's come back home where he knows he belongs. 10-16 career record when he was here, 1-1 in the playoffs. Had a good first year he was here. Second year wasn't so good, and then he paid up for his third year and wasn't able to show. So I'm glad he's back. Gave you a draft grade of a B-. He had all those picks that Chris and Bastion Street Bullies left behind for you. You had the 15th and the 16th pick in the first round. You went Rashad Penny and Allen Robinson. I know why you went A-Rob. He's on your favorite team, the Bears. But a couple of guys that were picked after, Balaj, who looks like he's going to be the starter in Miami, and Will Fuller, who looks like he might be fully healthy this year. Second round, you went Delaney Walker. Tight end that was picked after was TJ Hawkinson, so we'll see if it was better to go with the veteran. And then at the end of round 2 and the beginning of round 3, you had 3 picks in a row. You went AP, Kuti, and Golden Tate. Some of the notables picked after were Tyrell Williams, Devontae Parker, and James Washington, all 3 guys not hurt or suspended. So, looking back, obviously Kuti wasn't hurt when we drafted. But obviously he's had injury concerns in the past. So that's why I gave you a B-. I think you could have done better with those early round picks. But with the early round picks, obviously, let's see what it did for your team grades. Looking at quarterback, I gave you a B. Cam Newton is there. We'll see how he does now with finally some decent receivers in his career. Well, I guess he had Steve Smith in the past, but haven't had a good one since him really. And Ryan Tannehill backing him up. Gave you a B+ at running back. You drafted some young running backs that could be the cornerstone of your franchise for the future. You got David Montgomery, Rashad Penny, Madison, AP's there for veteran leadership. At wide receiver, I just gave you a B here. Allen Robinson and Cooper Kupp are pretty good receivers, but Kuti, obviously with the injury concerns and Golden Tate being suspended, gave you a B there. Tight end gave you an A. Obviously having Kelsey, he's probably the best tight end in the game right now. And Delaney Walker, the reliable veteran, as long as he doesn't get hurt. Gave you an A- at kicker. Prater's always done good for me in the past. I always liked him as a kicker. Defense, I gave you a C+ for the Bengals. I just see the Bengals playing from behind a lot this year. Plus, I think they lost their leader in the middle there with Vontaze Burfict going to the Raiders. So we'll see how they do this year. DL, I gave you an A-. I mean, Buckner and Daniil Hunter with Hayward, pretty good. A+ at linebacker. You got Mosley, Martinez, Deion Jones, TJ Watt, Baker. Doesn't get much better than this group. And then I gave you an A+ at DB as well. Landon Collins, the big contract. Rashad Jones is always way up there. Harrison Smith, Tart, Clinton Dix, really good on the defensive side of the ball for Joshua and Life's a Mitch. And I think it's going to lead to a great projected record. I had some feedback. I was told maybe not tell us how we did over the quarters because we'll know what the weekly previews are going to look like, and I can understand that. So I'll just give you the final record projection here for Joshua and Life of Mitch. I got him going 9-3 in the red and white division. He is obviously in the wrong division. He's American, which means he will be switching divisions next year. We'll have to see if 9-3 is going to be the best record in the red and white. There's still 3 teams to be previewed, as this is only the second team. The logical move, obviously, Norm's in the red and white, so he'll be gone. And Life's a Mitch is going to have to move either to the American or the international division is what it would be. And the only one I see that's Canadian that would move into the red and white would be Suze and Fighting Geese. So she would be the one moving at this point in time, and we'll just have to see which teams, or hopefully only team, moves up next year from Tier 2. Glad to have you back, Joshua. You're a great owner, and looking forward to seeing what you can do this year.